Do you want to learn some strategies of how to deal with stress and anxiety in CRNA school? Keep watching. My name is Christine and welcome to a new video. If this is your first time here and you want to become a CRNA or grow your CRNA career, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss a thing. In this video, we're going to discuss how to deal with stress and anxiety in CRNA school. Being a nurse anesthesia school can be very stressful. You're now transitioning into an area that is new to you. You have your critical care experience that is strong from being a nurse in the ICU, but now you're coming into a practice that's totally different in practice. You're doing anesthesia. Your critical care background is definitely important. It lays a foundation for your skill set. However, CRNAs and anesthesia is a totally different area that can be stressful. A lot of the content and information is difficult. As a CRNA, you have to be at the knowledge level as an anesthesiologist. You learn the same exact content, you do the same exact things, however, you're a nurse, and be proud of that. A lot of students who have gotten accepted into CRNA school. You being a CRNA student, you are at top of your class. You have worked very hard as a nurse to get top grades. You've worked in the ICU, you've done your time, and now you're in an area that is new and stressful and a lot of anxiety, but it is okay, you can do it. I still remember starting CRNA school with a newborn. It was stressful, a lot of anxiety. I have a new baby in my life that I love and I cherish, as well as I'm going into a career that I am passionate about. I love anesthesia, and I love what nurse anesthetists do. And my first year was a big transition, but I had the support of my family and friends that definitely guided me to completing my program. Click the link above. I have a video here that explains step-by-step of how I survived CRNA school with a newborn. Here are some techniques to manage stress. Tip 1, I would say take breaks. Your brain can only absorb so much content. In school, you feel like you have to read, not take breaks. But you have to. You need to take breaks and chop up the information slowly, bits and pieces. You need to sleep. You need to eat. You need to take care of yourself. Now, when I say taking breaks, maybe you may want to study for 30 minutes on a content. Take a break and close your eyes, drink some water, take a walk around the library, come back to it, take a rest. Because when you take breaks in between your studying, it helps your brain absorb the content more efficiently. Also, taking breaks can be socializing, maybe talking with a classmate about content that you may not understand. Maybe switching to another topic or another class content would be a great option as well when you're taking a break. A great way of doing this is getting a planner and writing down a to-do list of what specific content and specific classes that you need to hit on. Then write down a time, say 30 minutes on this content, maybe an hour on this content, and depending on the specific area that you're focusing on. And put times on those specific areas. So say, for example, you have a content you need to study for an exam tomorrow, or you have a content of physics you need to do some homework. Put 30-minute interval for that. Then take a break, and then come back to it again. Maybe your break can be 10 minutes, 5 minutes, but definitely take breaks and take it slow. Another tip would be stay organized and have a really good working area that you can study. You may not be able to study at home and you may prefer to go to the library. Or you might have an office in your house that's quiet and a great sanctuary for you. Think about that, maybe your area you may work in. Silence, maybe you want to have music, maybe you want to have quietness, and everyone's different. At the same time, you may want to be organized. Have everything organized. Have a to-do list, have everything organized from A, B, C, and D. Have all your books organized. Maybe have a planner where you have everything organized. All your tasks that need to be done. That will definitely help with the stress. And maybe after you complete a task, making a line through it to keep yourself that you know you've hit on those tasks. I do that even nowadays with my life. I always write down the 10 things that I need to do. And when I complete a task, I put a line through it, and it definitely helps me to keep myself on track, and it makes me feel good knowing that I hit on certain things that I needed to do. And also keeping it clean makes it feel like a much more pleasant area to study. Comment below of some techniques that you've heard of. I would love to hear it in the comments below. Also, you could try something called stereotypical relaxation techniques. You can light a candle and You can also play some essential oils, play some relaxing classical music, or for me, I love chill out house music. You could stop what you're doing intermittently, take some slow and deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, and just deep breathe. So whenever you feel like there's something stressful coming on, you just stop and just take 10 slow and deep breaths. Another thing is to maybe invest into yourself. If you're really stressed and you're not able to absorb content, you're not able to move forward, maybe ask your partner or friend to give you a back massage, maybe schedule yourself for a spa treatment, get a facial, get your feet done, get a pedicure, or even getting a massage. Another way of helping with stress is saying you're in a certain topic and it's about the heart. Say, for example, you're really stressed and you still are having difficulties. Maybe you want to draw. Some people like drawing. So maybe you may want to draw pictures of the content you're working on, some of the techniques you've done, maybe writing notes down, being creative, being colorful. Color is definitely something that's vibrant and helps you absorb content. Also, another great technique would be going outside, taking a walk, maybe going to the gym. Give yourself 20 minutes, go to the gym, go on the treadmill or the elliptical, maybe do some weights, maybe do some yoga, do some Pilates. Sometimes a nice little sweat can definitely help you rejuvenate yourself. Another tip would be maybe cleaning your house, decluttering your house, spending time with your children, going for a walk, going to the playground with your kids, spending time with your husband, maybe go out for dinner, just take a break. Maybe you just need to take a break, leave the content here, go out, come back, and feel refreshed and new. Another strategy to help with stress would be sleeping, having better sleeping patterns. Sometimes in CRNA school, you always feel you're crushed with time, and you may sleep 5, 6 hours, maybe 2 hours. It's very important to try to really work towards 8 hours of sleep time. It definitely helps your brain with regeneration and also absorbing all the content you've learned. It actually goes into that memory space for long-term memory. Another great tip would be to speak to someone. Talk to someone about what you're experiencing. Maybe you have a classmate that you're really close with. Maybe you have a counselor or a professor or a clinical preceptor that you're really close with. Speak to someone. If something's bothering you, something's stressing you out, you're getting a lot of anxiety about something, there's nothing wrong with talking to someone and maybe uploading that stress. Maybe they may have a solution that you may have not done yet, and that might help you. So definitely don't stay alone. Don't feel like you're isolated. Definitely reach out for help. When you get some guidance, maybe that'll make you feel better and help the stress and anxiety when you're in school. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're interested in learning about CRNAs or growing your CRNA career, definitely click one of these clips over here, and I'll see you in the next video.